It's the first thing we check in the morning and the last thing before bed. We scroll, we like, we comment, but have you ever stopped to think, how is social media actually affecting you? Social media connects us, entertains us, and keeps us informed. But what if I told you, it could also be silently harming your mental health? Let's break it down. Every time you get a like, a comment, or a new follower, your brain releases dopamine, the same chemical that makes us feel pleasure when we eat our favorite food or receive a reward. This creates a cycle. The more engagement we get, the more we crave it. But here's the problem. When we don't get the engagement we expect, it leads to feelings of rejection, self-doubt, and even anxiety. That's why so many of us find ourselves constantly refreshing our feeds, seeking that next hit of validation. Ever looked at someone's profile and thought, wow, they have the perfect life? You're not alone. But the truth is, most of what you see online is highly curated. People post their best moments, not their struggles. That perfect couple, they fight too. That influencer with flawless skin. Filters and editing play a big role. What we see online is often not the full picture, yet we compare our real, unfiltered lives to these highlights. And that's where the problem begins. Studies have linked excessive social media use to higher rates of anxiety and depression, especially among teenagers and young adults. It's not just about FOMO, fear of missing out, or comparison, it's about how social media affects our sense of self-worth. Have you ever deleted a post just because it didn't get enough likes? This constant need for approval can make us dependent on external validation. Over time, this damages our self-esteem and leads to feelings of inadequacy. Ironically, while social media was created to connect us, it often leaves us feeling more isolated. We have hundreds, even thousands of friends online, but how many of them do we truly talk to? Social media creates the illusion of being socially active, but studies show that excessive online interaction reduces real-life social skills and deep connections. The more time we spend online, the less time we invest in real relationships. Ever found yourself stuck in a loop of doom scrolling, going through endless negative news, drama, and controversy? This habit increases stress levels and makes the world feel much more chaotic than it actually is. This, along with the constant information overload, leads to digital burnout, a state where our brains feel exhausted from too much screen time. So, how do we take back control? Here are some practical steps. Set time limits. Use apps like Digital Wellbeing or Screen Time to track and limit usage. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel insecure or anxious. Take social media detoxes. Try going offline for a day or a weekend and see how it impacts your mood. Focus on real-life interactions. Call a friend, meet someone in person, or engage in a hobby that doesn't involve screens. Social media is a tool, and like any tool, it depends on how we use it. It can either empower us or control us. The key is balance. At the end of the day, social media is just a small part of life. The real world is happening beyond the screen, in your conversations, your experiences, and the people around you. So next time you feel overwhelmed, just remember, your worth is not defined by likes, followers, or social media trends. And always remember, your inner journey shapes your outer world. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Also, comment below. How do you manage your social media habits? Let's start a conversation.